No, it really wasn't.
It really wasn't. Because, I mean, even the Paul Rudd one, I personally went with Zachary Levi because he can sing. I don't know if Paul Rudd can sing. I was overruled by Zachy and Devin, so it would have been a lot sooner. How do you feel after taking the stick, taking the entire tree to Steve? Was there
Well, I like Steve, so I'm not gonna get into the taunting. I want
No,
to
please,
thank
talk
him for a
shit.
good hard race and well played.
Well, the reason I bring it up is, was there somebody on the list that you were surprised that he that you won by? Like the Madeline Kahn pick was close.
The Madeline Kahn pick. If I had a vote, I would have gone with Madeline Kahn on that one.
But well, let's continue on then, because you were one of the things that you were talking about is that we didn't finish. It's it's one of those things where we just didn't finish because we still have.
Rule, I believe.
Yeah, we still have Elizabeth Banks,
The Mercy Rule.
Gail Abernathy McCadden. God damn, that's a long name. So this one goes to who's first on this one. So this was yours, Tracy. So Tracy, you had Catherine O'Hara.
That's good.
Yep. I almost cast Fred Willard instead of Jason Bateman, but
yeah, because I mean, then you would have got more points and then really rubbed it in his face. I'm not sure that's the way. I'm not sure you meant the way that came out. Yeah, because that would have been even more obnoxious. But Steve, who did you have?
I, of course, had the other person with a Tiger King movie coming out next year, Kate McKinnon.
Now, Kate McKinnon is fantastic.
okay.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Catherine O'Hara, Kate McKinnon. I was looking for an Amy Poehler, so Saturday Night Live, here we come. You would have got the point.
Second point.
No, you don't get the point because it's after the fact.
Aw.
So, Steve, now that we have these up here, I was really impressed how you went old school right off the bat. Natalie Wood was a great pick. Actually, almost all of them were great picks.
That's why I picked her. No, I was kidding.
The only one I would question here is Nicolas Cage, but I knew you would throw him in there because you gave up at that point. You're like, I can't even think of people.
I pretty much gave up with the Matthew Perry one. I'm like, I've lost it. I've lost it already. Let's get Nicolas Cage in there, and then Kate McKinnon, and no, yeah. I mean, I'd watch my movie.
No, like I said,
it's perfect, but I watch my movie.
Every single one of them is great. The fact that it's 6-1 is crazy.
Yeah. It was a great list. Great job, Tracy.
I think you won by percentage points. I don't think you won by large blocks. So.
I may have almost gotten swept, but it was very close down to the buzzer.
Yeah. Well, if you've been watching the last couple of days, I've been last couple of shows. I really build the tension at the end, and I couldn't. It's hard to build tension when it's 5-1.
Yeah, I'm like the LA Chargers. I'll keep it close, but I'm gonna lose.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I was like, did we lose Steve?
Oh, I'm here. Nope, Steve's here.
It might be me.
Steve hears me.
So last thing before we go is the double feature. So had it been a tie, Steve, what would you have double featured with Pitch Perfect?
I kind of went between two, but I thought Mean Girls was probably a really good one, just kind of being in the comedy genre and like for that age, and also haven't seen, but yeah.
No, I think that'd be a good one. I actually have seen Mean Girls because my wife, her podcast, Nerdy Bitches, just did Mean Girls a couple months ago, and I did sit there and watch it with her. Not my favorite movie, but you know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all right.
And Tracy? He's on a bit
that's a good pick. I do like the Tina Fey. So I went with a movie that is referenced heavily in Pitch Perfect, which I don't know if I would have had the opportunity to convince Craig of, but I went with The Breakfast Club.
Okay.
Was it high schoolers?
They reference it several times in the movie, so I figured, what the heck.
Well, see, then you would have guilted me into going, well, I never saw the movie, so maybe he's right. You could have just lied and said, Indiana Jones was referenced in the movie quite a bit.
Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade.
Right. Yeah, it was Indiana Jones.
Breakfast Club. I think I would have gone with Mean Girls only because of the time frame. I think Mean Girls, but
Yep.
so if only you had done so much better, you would have been a tie.
Yeah. If only I had gotten like 4 or 5 more better casting. Yeah, that would have been great. Yeah.
But no, Steve, I do think you had a great list. The Nick Cage and maybe Matthew Perry was a little off, but
Yeah.
the Nick Cage Matthew Perry was definitely.
Yeah, Joseph Gordon-Levitt was the other one, so I was like, shit, if I just picked that one, it'd at least been kind of close.
Yeah, absolutely would have been. But hey, you guys are always great. That's why you're the veterans. So Steve, we'll have you on again soon, I'm sure. I'm sure you'll be on the podcast soon. Tracy, you're going to be on the podcast on December 12th doing 12 Monkeys. And so,
Right.
Hey, enjoy your holidays, guys, and we will see you sometime in the future.
Yeah. Happy holidays, everybody. Wear a mask.
Sounds good.
Yeah, wear a mask. As we know from 12 Monkeys.
Please, yes.
Untidyvenus.etsy.com. Get your mask.